Hi Scorpio, we're going to do your reading. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got a strong message just from the pre-shuffle, and I'm going to go over it. This could be its own reading, but basically, typically I do a pre-shuffle and then I do a spread. So we'll just have to see, but this is crazy powerful, strong message coming through. But real quick, let me just tell you guys, this might be a bit of an intro, so you might want to fast forward, but I'm doing a 100,000 subscriber giveaway, a huge giveaway through the comments. So all you have to do is be a subscriber and leave comments. The more comments, the better. It's going to increase your chances and help boost the channel, get the videos into circulation. So I'm giving away a $100 gift card. I'm giving away a ton of bracelets. There's a lot of chances to win, so leave as many comments as you want on as many videos. I'm giving away a candle, the candle that you guys love, basically the stuff that you guys love on my desk, or the wind chimes that you hear in the background. I'm giving some wind chimes away, and all you have to do is just be a subscriber and leave, a ton of comments. Being a subscriber you should do anyway, because it's going to strengthen our connection. Your readings will come through more clear. It helps the channel, but it also helps me with your, all my intentions and prayers are focused on subscribers, okay? This month's prayer for you guys is, and I hope you guys are joining me in praying for one another, but this month's prayer is about discernment. So it's for you guys to have strong discernment and the strength to utilize it. So that could be tarot readers, it could be love interests, it could be work dealings or purchases. Discernment means being able to recognize frauds, okay, and phonies, all right, and then having the strength to heed that and not ignore it. Also, I want to show you guys something. So I ordered an Apple Watch. I finally ordered this. Was my birthday money from April, and I just now got it, but I'm so in love with it. It taps my wrist. It's like, it'll tap my wrist like when it's time to wake up. It'll do a gentle tap, and if I don't, I think it gets stronger, and it's like literally it feels like a thump. It's like, get up. It's so funny. And then if I'm not going to sleep, when it's set for sleep, it monitors my sleep. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do an Apple commercial. I don't have a sponsorship from Apple, but I just wanted to tell you guys this because it's like manifestation. So, I've been telling you guys I'm like getting stronger and better at manifestation, right? So I have been manifesting this Apple Watch, and I was looking at, between the Nike version, the big face, because I really want it for sports and to, get for my activity. But I was trying to decide between this one with that huge face and then this smaller, daintier one. I ended up buying this one. They sent me two watches, both of the watches that I was looking at, and they only charged me for one. Can you believe that? So I'm sitting here going, is that a manifesting thing? Am I supposed to keep this watch? So look at this. I didn't open it all the way because I'm going to call them and see if, hopefully they'll say keep it. So here's where I'm at. I don't want to take it to like a store and return it, because they could that's basically just handing it to someone, and then that person keep it. Apple could never even know, or Apple could say just keep it, whatever. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to call them, and I'm thinking, and everybody keeps going, just take it, just keep it. But it's like, if it really is a manifestation thing, if I really was supposed to have that, then when I call Apple, they're going to say keep it, right? So anyway, I just thought I would share that crazy thing with you. Okay. Anyway, you guys leave comments for the giveaway. So did I tell you? I told you bracelets, tons of bracelets, $100 gift card, candle. What was it? Wind chime. Oh, there they are right now. You can hear them. The wind chimes, and then there's some oracle decks too. So, and I don't know, maybe more. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So in your pre-shuffle, we have this 9 of Pentacles, which is abundance. It could be independence and being single, but it's definitely abundance. And it's also related to some sort of tower. That tower is when things come crashing down and it's something major. But when it's upside down like this, it makes me think that you're utilizing that lesson and experience to better yourself. The Three of Swords is in reverse, so you turn the Three of Swords as pain, heartache, but when you turn it upside down, these swords fall out, and then we also have Four of Wands. So 1111, this is our, could be a twin flame, but it's all about foundations and happiness, could be union. Here again, we have the same kind of strong message, 10 of Wands, not giving up. 10 of Swords in reverse, painful ending. But again, I think it's using this, letting go of something that's painful is going to propel you into better things, okay? So we'll lay out a love spread, but this pre-shuffle is freaking awesome. So what did we get? Which order did it go? Okay, so this is the order. It came out spiritual strength. So that is, again, the ability to, trust that things happen for a reason and let those things propel you into being more, a person of greatness. I do feel revenge. I do feel, oh, I forgot to show you this. From Spirit, I asked for messages from Spirit, and I got release grudges. So that is going to help you a lot. I think Spirit is trying to tell you, these grudges you may have towards someone are hurting you more than them. Okay, so time to let that go. And then I got these for messages from your person. I'm ashamed of how I treated you, and I'm trying to get my shit together. Okay, so we got spiritual strength. We got the power card. This again, the strength card. So the balancing that lion and lamb. If sometimes we feel like we want to be Mr. Nice Guy or Mrs. Nice Guy all the time, but that's not effective. If somebody treats you bad, that's when your bitch comes out. You know what I mean? Your inner bitch comes out. You act accordingly. So this is but you don't take it out on the other people around you that you love. This is the line, balancing the energy between the lion and the lamb, the masculine and the feminine. I mean, that's a powerful card. No pun intended. Okay, here we go again. 8 of Wands. This is accelerated motion. We got it twice. Some sort of painful lesson is propelling you if you let it. Obstacle and challenges. The 5 of Swords. And then look what happens. Love begins. Unbelievable. Beautiful, beautiful. New beginnings. I mean, I just was sitting here going, one card after another going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So 3, the partnerships and alliances. Moving on. You guys have some sort of major advancement or growth from once you deal or emotionally let go or release something painful. Maybe the grudge. Okay. All right, let's get started. I love you guys. Hope you're well. Leave comments. I'd love to hear where you're watching from even, and what's going on with you. Stick around to the end. We're going to do an intuition test. Oh my gosh. This Empress came out during the pre-shuffle also. So again, this is Empress staying in your power, being in that Empress energy. The Empress she's secure and loving. She screams queen without opening her mouth. She doesn't have to tell people her values. She doesn't care about revenge. She sits in her power. People are drawn to her. New beginning. Letting go of baggage. You guys are going to, I hope you will take steps towards this. You guys are going to be in your power and in a really good place. And I really think that whatever's been bothering you or hurting you can be used as fuel to fuel the fire of something amazing coming. So yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is again, 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. So 10 of Cups, look at that. Manifesting, you have manifesting power. 2 of Cups. Let these swords fall out and you're going to have greatness. 2 of Cups is people who give. 2 people who love each other. 2 people who show up. 2 people who speak it and say it and let it be known. Oh my gosh. Are we ever going to get to the spread? 4 of Wands, 1111 again. Beautiful. Some of you might be in a twin flame. I have a twin flame series. It'll be linked down below. Those are like personals. They come out really detailed. Just check them out. See if if you're into personals, I think you'll really love those because they're a fraction of the price. And only if not very many people watch them, so very small amount of energy comes through, which makes them very detailed. Look, they're literally like almost personal. So there's a twin flame series, and then there's also some Scorpio. Okay, truth, clarity, overall energy, truth, clarity. This is victory after a battle. Beautiful. Queen of Wands, powerful, being in your power. This is passion and fire. She's desirable, you know. There she is again. You guys, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's look at your energy. Told ya, powerful reading, the Magician. You guys are able, if you are not focusing on what you want, you need to do that immediately, because you are in power right now. The manifestation card, the Magician. You're manifesting what? Two of Cups. There it is again. This is crazy. Crazy beautiful. And coming together, cooperation, union, collaboration. Okay, let's look at your person. The person on your mind, and this could apply to someone new if you're not wanting to have somebody, somebody that you're thinking, somebody is leaving a difficult situation. Again, the Strength card. Beautiful. Somebody else is, you guys might be mirroring each other. For some of you, I think this is a totally new person. And they're also leaving a difficult situation and having to practice strength and healing. Wow. So far we have Leo, Aries, Libra. Okay, that was the Ace of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So I meant to pull that. That's something new and stable coming up. Look at that. And love. So 3 aces. Unfreaking believable. I feel like there's a stronger message in here though. 10 of Cups again. Okay, let's look at the recent past. Some of you guys need to make sure you get sun on your face. And if you can't get sun on your skin, maybe vitamin D drops, you may need to ask your doctor about that first. But vitamin D is so crucial for our moods and happiness. Also, vitamin Bs are good for that. And omega oils. The Hangman. So in the recent past, we have the Hangman. Taurus, Virgo, it could be, or Pisces, it could be seeing things through a different perspective. See how his crown is illuminated? He's choosing to look at things differently. This card reminds me of, have you guys ever noticed that, if you're used to driving a car, and you're on bridges and you're kind of used to what you can see from that vantage point, but then you're in a truck or a SUV and you're up high and you're like, wow, I can see so much more. Everything looks so different from up here. That's kind of like that. Queen of Pentacles could be a mother or a wife. Queen of Pentacles this may be you realizing your value and your worth. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very resourceful. She's stable. She's reliable. And this keeps coming up too. So 3 of Cups could be, oh my gosh, look at this. Bottom of the deck. And need I remind you, you've got a power couple situation coming in. Need I remind you, we had the Ace of Cups. So this is, I kind of feel wedding or a reunion. Oh my gosh, look at this. So Aries, this is the Emperor, Aries energy. The 3 of Cups is union or celebration. It's friendships. Maybe you guys have been kind of feeling, sunk into some sadness, and you need to get out and be, socialize. Outcome. Look at 6 of Wands. Victory, success, being recognized. So letting go of, it's a decision though. Letting go of the past and, not letting that kind of energy come in anymore. maybe somebody blocked you or you blocked them. Again, I feel letting go of grudges. If maybe it hurts being blocked, but you're turning away. See how the card's laid out? You're turning away. You're making a decision to move away from this. Instead of trying to fix it, or instead of trying to reverse it and undo it, moving away from whatever this negative, something that blocked you. You may have been ghosted or blocked. That's painful. So just know that that's normal. That is normal to feel bad about that. It's not, there's nothing wrong with you, but listen to me carefully. It happens to everyone. Everyone. So don't let it, F you up. Make a decision to move away from that. Sometimes we get stuck focusing on our brains, are designed to protect us. So our brain will focus on the dangers and the things that hurt us or make us unhappy. That is, it's designed to protect us. But if we get caught in, let this become habitual, these, negative energies, if we let it become habitual, we strengthen neural pathways, to which are become habits to think these negative thoughts. So the great thing about our brains is that it's placid. It can be reshaped, so you can reform those habits. You switch these thoughts around and you think about what you want instead of what you don't want. And new neurotransmitters will fire and wire together and start to create a new neural pathway. Now that new neural pathway is going to be not as strong as the other pathways that you've created or strengthened by rethinking the negative thoughts. It's a weaker path, like a path through the woods that's only been traveled a little bit. The more times it's traveled, the more defined it becomes and the easier it is. So whoever's saying it's hard, I'm going to say so. It's hard. So, right? It's hard. It's hard till it's not hard. It's hard until those new neural pathways become more habitual, until they get stronger than the old habits of negative thinking. All right? It's hard at first. But even if it's hard, so what? Okay? It's hard. So that doesn't mean you don't do it. Success is coming. Oh my gosh, and happiness. I love it. Let's do an oracle real quick. You guys just have to get through the negative thinking. Let's do... Is this my money deck? I can't find my money deck. Isn't that crazy? This is not it. I have a deck that I love to use for money, but that's not showing up. But this is encompassing everything, all areas of life. Success is coming. I could clarify that, I guess. I think it's love. Basically, going back to the Apple Watch, you guys are powerful creators. You're powerful manifestors. We create our experience. Give me can I have a message for Scorpio, please? Okay, I know that I am never alone. Remember, social, we got that. Should I read that? I might read that. I'm not really feeling that card so much, though. Here we go. Look at this. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Wow. I just said that. Let's read that one real quick, and then we'll do your intuition test. 14. Always remember that you are God, and God is all about creation. So that sounds kind of weird. I know it does to me, at least. We are an extension of God, okay? And God says yes. The ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worrying, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. This is exactly what we just were saying. Remember the Apple Watch, okay? Remember that I'm going to have to put together a video of all the things I've manifested. Crazy, crazy stuff. Literally, I have a balcony on my off my bedroom. My bedroom's upstairs, and I have a balcony. And when I first moved in here, there were trees, there's new trees. It's a new neighborhood, so the trees weren't that developed. But I kept saying, I wish that tree would grow so it would give me privacy from my balcony. I wanted it to grow bigger and fuller and so people couldn't see me on my balcony. And like within a year, that tree was so much, all the trees were the same size along the street, right? The whole street is paved with trees. It's lined with trees. And they were all the same size. They were planted at the same time. And so I kept saying, I wish that tree would grow. And this is before I even really knew law of attraction, but I was kind of starting to learn it. I know I'm talking so much. I'm sorry. But I'll have to put together or find that picture. But literally, that tree in front of my balcony grew so much bigger than the other trees and so much fuller. And then what was really mind-boggling was that when winter came, and I'll take a picture because it looks like it's happening this year too, but when winter came and all the leaves fell off all the trees, the one tree in front of my house, in front of my balcony, didn't lose its leaves. It didn't lose its leaves until the new leaves started coming in the spring. It was freaky. I'm telling you, guys are powerful. We are powerful creators. So allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitlessness may have come from either a past life or a life condition you've chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you received from the environment you grew up in and the values you were taught. Now is the time to live with realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you're in vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality. Whether it's an Apple Watch, whether it's a privacy for your balcony. I also, when I was learning to manifest, I was testing, like trying to learn, because they say focus on start with something little, like, so start with, a coin. Say you want to find coins, and you notice that you'll start finding coins everywhere. And so I did that, and that was easy. I kept finding coins, crazy places. And then I did butterflies. And like 3 crazy things with butterflies happened. And it wasn't during a time of butterflies. It wasn't in the spring, it was in the winter. So it's not like butterflies were everywhere at that time. They were not very, you didn't see them outside. But I had a neighbor walk by, or somebody was walking by, and my neighbor yelled out, to me from the street. And I came out, and she goes, "What kind of flowers are these?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know." And she goes, "Look at them. They look like butterflies." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, my little flower, peony, I don't know what they were. I have to put together a video on this. But my freaking flower bed was covered in what looked like butterflies from these flowers. It was freaking crazy. And then I went to a movie I didn't pick, someone else picked. And the last scene was a spiritual scene, and like everything in the background turned into butterflies and like went up in the air. And then the character's dress was it was that movie about the kid that dies. It falls into a tree, an empty tree. It was a true story, and dies and goes to heaven and then comes back and talks about it. It happened in Fort Worth, Texas, but Jennifer Garner. So if you're trying to find that movie, it's about, believing in the afterlife. It's about a little boy, true story about a little boy that died, fell into a hollow tree, and then was rescued and came back to life. But I've got chills right now. But at the end of the movie, or somewhere in the movie, everything turned into butterflies. And this was when I was manifesting butterflies. I did not choose that movie. And then Jennifer Garner at the end was wearing a dress that was solid butterflies. It was freaking crazy. And then there was something else, butterflies, that happened, but I don't remember. But anyway, try out little things like that, okay? All right, lots of rambling there. Hope you don't mind. If I ever, get on your nerves or frustrate you, just fast forward. Fast forward. Okay, let's do amethyst. So I'm going to lay out 3 stones, and there's a little pink quartz in there. You guys are going to see if you can choose, actually, I'm going to throw a loop in it. Okay, pile one is going to be, is the feather. Whoops. Pile two is the amethyst, and pile three is the crystal quartz. All right, I'm going to focus on one, and then you guys see if you can tap in, and then let me know in the comments. Okay, take a deep breath. If you chose the feather, you are correct. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye. Leave comments. You can win prizes. I don't know that Apple Watch will be in it, the prizes. I'm not sure. I've got to figure all that out. But I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, Scorpio.